So if you watched my Quilting Through the Seasons live earlier today, where we went over how to stitch this large 8x12 block in 2 5x7 hoopings. Well, first what we did 4 hoopings of the background quilting, and then we did a 5x7 hooping of the top, and now it's time for the bottom. And when I was stitching the bottom, I did my alignments. I went over all this in the video where you use thumbtacks, figure out your alignment, and then I stitched a basting stitch. Look how far the basting stitch comes down. That is not good for me, because that means the vase that is supposed to be stitched here is going to come all the way down here, way past where my quilting ended. So this is the design. If I'd leave it alone, this is how it would stitch. And that would like really be cutting close on giving me enough seam allowance, and I'd have all this empty space here. So my first idea was, well, what if I just quilt the bottom of this? I could grab some of the 2x8 background quilting and see if I could try and quilt this first. But when I was looking at it, I was like, it's going to be cutting it too close. And then I started thinking about the seam allowance. So my next idea was if I could just take the vase, but make it shorter. So essentially, I want the bottom of the vase to be here. I thought maybe I could just move this vase up a little bit, but I would still, like, it wasn't going to work. So then my solution is to make the vase a little shorter. So I selected the design in Embrilliance, opened the design, it had the basting batch, it had the placement stitches, all that. I didn't touch none of that. I just selected the steps that were for the vase, the placement, the tack down, and the satin stitching. I selected just that. Now this vase is about 6.5 inches tall. Yeah, about 6.5. If I look at what I'm left with, I need something that's more like 5.5 inches tall. So I went in Brilliance. I selected just the stitches for the vase. I grabbed the little cursor at the bottom and I pushed up until it became where the vase is 5.5 inches tall. So here's the printout of the vase. You can see the proportion, the width is the same, especially at the top. I didn't want to change that, but now it's significantly shorter. And so now, when I open the design, and it will stitch where the satin stitch is like right above this line here. The bottom of the satin stitch is with this line. So it's going to be something like this. And now my vase will sit right on the bottom of my block, because you can see this is where the bottom of the design is. This is where this block will be sewn to another one, right? So now with this, when it's done, it's going to look like my vase is sitting right on the bottom seam when it goes to the next. So that's my solution for fixing my hiccup. And it all stemmed from me not hooping this first hooping, I guess, correctly. It said I should go 2 inches down, and mine is more like 2.5 inches. It's just a little bit too low, this first stitching. But I think I solved my problem by adjusting just my base, making it shorter. I think the satin stitches are still going to stitch out just fine. It's not less than 20%. But I know Kimberbell digitizes really well, and I should be able to squish this and it still stitch out fine. So that is the game plan. I will show you when it's done.